What is good, friends? We have gotten a ton of info about the Year 1 Season 1 update to XDEFIANT, and I'm going to go over the patch notes. So these will be the things that you can expect in Year 1 Season 1. I'm going to leave a link to the Ubisoft video that kind of goes over how ranked is going to work, the levels, the scaling, and the new camos that you can unlock, because it was like 30 minutes of info. So I'll leave that in the description. Go check that out, support them. But let's get into these patch notes. So to start us off with gameplay, they've changed the expiration timing of activated boosters, so the lifespan counts down only during match time when you're actually playing, rather than all the time like when you're folding laundry or whatever. I thought that was already a thing, but if it wasn't, that's cool that they did that. Lowered the XP threshold for each battle pass tier to give battle pass progression a little more pep. That's dope, so it doesn't take as long to level up between each level on the battle pass. You can get those rewards quicker. This happened last week with the XP changes, but they're going over it again, so I'll go over it again here too. Tuned match XP rewards. MVP and victory went from 2,000 to 1,000. Draw went from 1,000 to 500. Completion doubled from 2,000 to 4,000 to encourage player stick-to-it-ifness. That's hilarious. I love the humor in these patch notes, man. Never change. But this is the match XP rewards. I'm mistaken. I thought they were talking about the weapon XP again, but yeah, this is huge now. So now you get 4,000 player XP for just finishing a match. Awesome. Factions. They added the GSK faction and their no nonsense announcer HQ. The GSK is the Rainbow Six Siege coded faction. They're from Germany. These elite team Rainbow operators from Germany's Border Protection Program Command specialize in crowd control and securing territory. They can deploy electrified barbed wire for area denial, counter incoming enemy devices with their active defense system, and dazzle multiple foes with flash charges mounted on their G52 Tactical Shield Ultra. Call them Grünschützkommando because it's fun and also accurate. So they went over this in the video that's linked down below, but in case you don't feel like checking the description and going to that, basically the ADS does not function the same way it does in Rainbow Six. So the ADS in Rainbow Six, it can tap 2 projectiles and there's a 15-second cooldown between each projectile. So if you throw a flashbang in a room and there's an ADS, it's gonna zap it, but you can throw another one right behind it and it won't catch it. In this one, it counters everything for its time, for its total live time. So if it's alive for 15 seconds, everything that comes in that direction is going to get caught for 15 seconds until the ability either dies or you destroy it, which is going to be crazy for holding zones, bro. Like GSK Phantom, I'm guaranteeing you that's going to run Season 1 meta, just because it's going to be incredibly hard to get around. EMP grenades are probably going to be doing the Lord's work against this faction, but I'm still excited for them because they're kind of like area denial, and we don't really have a faction that does that, or that specializes in that, I should say. So I'm excited to try them out. They've increased the cooldown of Echelon's intel suit from 30 to 40 seconds. That's cool. I mean, that's a welcome change because basically Echelon gets wall hacks from that and their ult. So 40 seconds that's fair for wall hacks. What I would have done personally was just not give you live tracking, but like a spatial ping. So like if they're in the range, it pings where they are when the ping hit them, but it doesn't live track them. That's how I would have changed it. But the cooldown is welcome, I guess. So basically you're only going to encounter that like once every minute or so, as opposed to twice every minute. They tuned the cooldown of the Phantom's mag barrier from 30 to 40 seconds. Mag barrier hit points were also reduced from 500 to 400. I didn't realize that this was something that needed tweaking, honestly. I mean, the Phantoms were a defensive class, and you know, that's kind of what it does. I feel like we could have went one direction with these, like either reduce the hit points from 5 to 4 or increase the cooldown from 30 to 40. That's kind of a hefty nerf to a defensive class by nerfing the frequency of their frequency and efficiency of their defensive ability. That's kind of a weird nerf to me, but the Phantom's Aegis now takes damage from EMP grenades, lob 6 to put it out of commission. That's fair because it takes damage from everything else, and EMPs were basically useless against Aegis. and the fact that it still takes 6 of them to like completely destroy that thing that's fair, because Aegis is a really good ability for zone control. It's virtually indestructible. Like, you have to hit that shit. Like, everybody on the team has to focus fire that, and even then, it'll still take like 8 seconds of full fire to destroy that shit. So that's fair. Having EMP grenades do something to it is cool. DedSec hijack cooldown decreased from 28 seconds plus remaining duration of the hack skill to 20 seconds plus the remaining duration of the hack skill. Okay, they gave us a bullet point to explain it. For example, let's say a mag barrier has 7 seconds left and gets hacked. The cooldown on hijack becomes 20 plus 7 seconds. Failed hijack cooldown, meanwhile, decreased from 8 seconds to 5 seconds. Okay, so they're basically trying to get people to use hijack more, because DedSec is your disruptor class, and with GSK having all this area denial, you're probably going to be seeing the hijack ability pop up a lot more, because for now, it's basically been the Spider-Bot faction, and they address that in the next bullet point. So DedSec Spider-Bot cooldown increased from 25 to 40 seconds. Okay, cool. So like, before I made that point, they talked about it here, because I was going to say, did you at least like fix some of the bugs? But adjusted Spider-Bot behavior, so multiple Spider-Bots won't attempt to hug the same face, nor will Spider-Bots continue to ignore faces they've hugged multiple recent times. Some give and take from the Spider-Bot kingdom. Okay, so they just retarget, and you won't basically get dog piled on. So there's still the bug now where like you'll see it grab your face and then it'll despawn back onto the ground and then grab your face again. Like, the duration of the stun doesn't change, but it's very jarring to like have it hug your face, you look down to shoot it and you're not doing damage, and then it hugs your face again and you can shoot it that time. That's very weird. Hopefully that gets addressed at some point. I don't think the Spider-Bot, and this might have been just one of those public opinion nerfs, but like, the Spider-Bot, it's killable before it hugs you. When it hugs you, you can kill it, and it only basically guarantees you 1 kill. And I think everybody in the game that has a lethal ability guarantees them 1 kill per usage. So I mean, like, the cleaners have the fire bomb, which is like, if you're in the range, it's a one tap, like you're going to die. The DedSec has Spider-Bots, which stun you. Phantoms have defensive abilities, but the shield basically, like, if you get close enough, because you can't like mantle anything with the shield, so if you get close enough, it's a 2-tap kill with the shield. Echelon doesn't have any lethal abilities, neither does Libertad. So like, the people with lethal abilities, I kind of think you deserve, you know, that one kill per ability usage. That's kind of the whole point. But let me know what y'all think. Decrease the cooldown of Libertad's Biovida boost from 25 to 20 seconds. That's cool. That's gonna give it like much more utility to keep your team alive, because 25 seconds is a lot for a healing ability that it doesn't even really heal. It just triggers your auto generation and gives you auto generation for an additional 3 seconds after that. But I don't think it didn't need to be this high. Fix Libertad's Medico Supremo so it will no longer disappear after the deploying player respawns as a different faction. That's cool. Might be some cheese involved there, but we'll see how that goes. Maps. Added the Clubhouse map, a 2-story hangout popular with international operators, ideal for firefights in the short to mid range. Home to game modes Domination, Occupy, and Hotshot, and the new Capture the Flag. Game modes added Capture the Flag, hereafter referred to as CTF. For the uninitiated, you take the enemy's flag from their base and bring it back to your own while protecting your team's flag. CTF is available on a variety of maps. Awesome. Weapons. Improved the hit flinch penalty incurred when being shot with a sniper rifle equipped. More sniper nerfs. Dope. These changes are intended to refine the behavior of hit flinch, prevent instances where the camera would move off the target with the first hit and back onto target with the second, and improve the experience for players sensitive to wild camera movements. Here's the nitty gritty. The speed of the hit flinch camera transition has been increased 25%. The camera will now always kick upward rather than up or down at random. The amount the camera will kick left or right has increased 3-fold. Jesus. So if you weren't aware, the way the flinch worked for snipers before this was body shots made you flinch up, headshots made you flinch downward. And basically it was the first bullet. The second bullet would kind of recenter you to then reapply the kick. And it basically didn't flinch the same way that other guns did, basically. But this change seems to kind of be bringing that in line. Added the L115 sniper rifle, which was not quite as heavy as the TAC-50 and has faster handling, although it deals slightly less damage and is not as effective at penetrating cover. The LVOAC, a snazzy customized rifle similar to the M4A1, has a much faster rate of fire than the M4A1, but with that comes more recoil and less range. It also has slightly longer reload and equip times. This is one of the weapons I'm the most excited about. I don't really snipe like that, but the LVOAC and the sawed-off, which is a secondary, this close range version of the double barrel shotgun packs a big boom for its size. Imagine carrying a primary weapon in your secondary slot, and that's this. Can't wait to piss people off. This is why we need proximity chat, so when I do dumb shit like that, I can hear its effects. Added new mastery skins. Titanium Violent unlocked at weapon level 300, Titanium Azure unlocked at level 350, and Titanium Prisma unlocked at level 400. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm only gonna use Azure and Prisma, and I'm only gonna do it for like very select guns. I don't think I'm gonna camo grind. All the guns I use right now are gold, and I don't think I'm gonna camo grind again to level 400 for every other single gun. It'll probably just be my favorites. So like, my ACR I use a lot, the MP5 I use a lot, MP7 I use a lot, AK-47 I use a lot. Like, I'll do it for those. Everything else it'll just level up at its own pace. And if I unlock it, cool. If I don't, whatever. Fixed weapons and optics shake in first person view while ADS. I don't know if that's like the sway or just when a grenade's near. I don't think you just be shaking when you're ADSing, but added a new and improved visual effect for the flash grenade, replacing the previous effect, which was intense. The new effects is less retina searing, but still appropriately disorienting. Okay, so we toned down the white value. Removed an exploit where players could respawn with multiple devices after fiddling with the copy loadout option in the lobby. So nice try. I didn't even know that was a thing. That's crazy. Social added the creator code program, which allows players to choose a creator to receive commissions from their Xcoin purchases at no additional cost. Choose support a creator from the store to see a list of eligible creators. I don't think I got this one. I'm gonna see if I can sign up for it. But if I had to kick it over to anybody, it'd probably be Blame Truth. Shout out Blame Truth. I'm gonna leave a link in the description to his channel as well. Man makes good content, so that's probably who I'd fuck with the most. Players were able to create a party with enemy players and voice chat during matches despite being on opposing teams, which seems so shady. So that's fixed. That's hilarious. Disabled whispers in text chat. Dr. Disrespect has done irreparable damage to whispers. Audio, tweak the mix of in-game voices and sound effects for volume and clarity. Miscellaneous, players who participated in the closed beta were supposed to keep Kersey's dungaree skin. They didn't, but now they do. Fixed challenge tracking issues with Ubisoft Connect. Graphical and audio fixes various additional crash fixes. So season 1, as of this recording, will be live in 12 minutes. So what I'm gonna do is edit this up real quick, throw it up on YouTube, and then I'm gonna hop into rank before I have to go to work. But let me know, y'all excited, man? Y'all excited to get some rank, see where y'all at? I love the skins, man. I want that Prisma for my favorite guns, bro. So I'm excited. Let me know, man, how y'all feel about the nerfs, how y'all feel about the changes, the new weapons getting added, everything. I love to talk to y'all, and I will see y'all in the next video. Peace.